Diogo, 3, 2, 1.
Hello everyone, my name is Edu and this is Ready Go Expat. In today's video, I talked to some friends who lived in China and took their kids with them. So I wanted to ask, how was it to bring like your kids, some young kids, others who were like teenagers, and bring them to China? How was the experience? How difficult, how easy it is to bring your family to China? So I talked to Robin and Merari, who brought their daughter Amelia, who's only 3 years old. Also, Angelica and Pedro, they brought their son Diogo, who's 5 years old, and Adriana, who brought her teenage daughter also to China to live with her there. Ready? Go.
Like I said, we brought our daughter, and she's 2 years old. She was born in England, and we brought it over. Well, she was born in England. We lived in the United States. And now she's here in China. And one thing that I've heard from other people, one of our family members that were concerned about us moving to China with a kid, is how and it might be just a petty thing, but the products that I guess a baby might want or a kid might want in the United States, they were concerned that they might not be available here in China. But that's not true. Everything that is needed is pretty much here in China. But that's just a small thing. I think that, I believe that the more cultural experiences that the kid has abroad, the more contact she comes with other people, that would broaden her horizon. Hopefully in the future she might be more accepting of people, regardless of who they are, what they are. Her coming in contact with different, we're planning on putting her in the kindergarten here in China, and hopefully she might be able to learn some of the language, making her perhaps trilingual, we hope. And that, I think that would give her an advantage perhaps in when she goes to school, when she goes back home. And that's just maybe, hopefully she can create that love for other people that we hope that she might grow up with, that we've learned.
When you're raising a kid abroad, there are so many logistical things that you have to take into consideration. That is a learning process, especially when you're doing it yourself. It's sometimes, what do you call it, nerve-wracking, or you're taking a shot in the dark. Some things that I wish I had known or studied up on just so I wasn't scrounging around in the moment, is figuring out vaccinations in the country that you're going to, because not every country does vaccinations the way that Americans do, or in the UK where I had my daughter, it's similar, but there are differences. I wish that I had prepared myself a little bit more on sizing guides. I already knew European and UK sizes, but I didn't know that each individual Asian country also had their own sizing guides. And so I knew about things like Taobao, but even on Taobao, you can get clothes from, say, Vietnam or Korea, and it's coming in with their sizing guides. So that's been an adventure, trying to figure those out with a toddler who's growing so fast. And then just little things like food. Food is very different, and so trying to navigate that with a child who's still sensitive to textures, that's been very interesting. Or spiciness. We live in a region of China that loves spicy food, and my daughter likes spicy food to an extent, but we've had a few mishaps where I thought things were maybe not spicy, and she thought it was like eating fire. So, those are just some little things that for me, logistically, I kind of wish I had done a tiny bit more research, but it does make for fun stories later on as she grows up.
Two things, once again. First of all, this is the most safe country I've ever seen. So if you have a children, you can let him play, you know that nothing is going to happen. Second, there's a cultural shock. So First of all, you will feel like a superstar with everybody trying to take pictures and everybody trying to candy him, and then you will find a shock on the language. Yeah. Luckily, my son, he came here with 1 year and a half. He went to kindergarten now, and he's having a shock with the language. But he will adjust. The most amazing thing about children is that they adjust much faster than us. So definitely you can bring your children to China. It's a very safe country, and China is, the Chinese people are children friendly. Well, he speaks Portuguese because we speak Portuguese at home, and children absorb what we started putting cartoons in English, and all of a sudden he was speaking English without us teaching him anything. And now he knows the basic in Chinese. The teachers in kindergarten tell me that he understands everything that they say, but conveniently for him, he just speaks what he wants. So we don't know exactly the level of Chinese he has, but it's pretty sure better than mine.
Eu vou para a escola às 8, 8h15. Chegando na escola, fazemos uma atividade de dança, aquecer o corpo, né? Aquecimento, que deve ser uns 20 minutos. Depois tem uma atividade, ensina alguma coisa relacionada a frutas ou uma roupa, tudo em chinês. Depois fazemos outra atividade, uma brincadeira de correr ou no parque. Depois volta para a escola, o almoço, que eles dão um lanche também, acho que umas 9h40, às 10, tem um lanche, uma fruta ou leite. E depois, 11h30, o almoço. Almoça, depois do almoço, uma leitura e vamos todos dormir. As crianças, né, vão todas dormir. Dorme até às 2h15, das 2h15, uma atividade fora da escola, depois retorna e brincar, brincadeiras.
Até que horas?
Até às 4h10.
Você gosta de morar aqui?
Sim.
Por quê?
Porque eu adoro brincar aqui sozinho, junto com a senhora.
Você gosta da sua escolinha?
Sim.
O que é que você gosta de fazer lá?
De fazer brincar na hora de comer.
E você tem muitos amiguinhos aqui?
Eu tenho muitos amiguinhos lá na minha escola.
Você sabe falar chinês?
Não.
Nem um pouquinho, filho.
Não.
Mas tu fala?
E quem falar pra você assim, ni hao? What about the procedure to bring family here? Like, how is it?
I think in my situation it was very easy, I think, because I think Chinese people, they value a lot family, so they cooperate when you bring your family, and they are on my visa, so.